Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Eiler, back with another word of the day. We are continuing on our theme of setting or place. I hope you all have been able to get out to a new setting this weekend, maybe somewhere other than your home. Maybe a place that was rural, out in the country, or the opposite of rural, which might be urban. Maybe you went into San Francisco, you went to an urban setting. Did you go to a peaceful, tranquil place or a bustling area? Did you go to somewhere remote, some island in the middle of nowhere? Or did you go somewhere coastal? Did you drive out to the beach and go along a coastal road? Maybe. If you didn't, we can all dream about traveling a little bit. Okay, today's word, it's going to actually be a jungle word, a word that's used to describe a jungle. So again, you're going to need a piece of paper, divide it up into fourths. Go ahead and put the word in one corner, what it is not here, sentence, and the meaning. Go ahead and press pause if you need to copy this. Okay, our word today is a compound word. Who remembers what a compound word is? That's right, it's a word with two words in it. Okay, our word today is overgrown. It's kind of an obvious word because of the compound words in it. Because of the two words in it, over and grown. Think about maybe where you've heard that word before. Okay, that word means wild or tangled, like a jungle with plants growing on top of each other. So if you've ever been to a jungly place or seen a jungly place, a jungle-like place in a movie, it's often overgrown. And there's even places here in San Anselmo that are overgrown. After winter, when we get all the rains, if you go over to Phoenix Lake, a lot of the paths are overgrown with bushes and trees and plants. Let me read a few sentences that have the word overgrown in them. Okay. Plato's backyard was so full of weeds that it looked like an overgrown jungle. Army could barely see over the tall grass in his overgrown garden. Oz ran down the overgrown track and got caught on weeds and thorns. The path through the woods was overgrown, totally covered in grass and shrubs. The abandoned house became an overgrown ruin with vines growing through its windows. Okay. So, things that mean overgrown: wild and tangled. Oftentimes grown too big. So say that word with me. I'll say it and then you say it. Overgrown. Okay, and it means, and repeat after me, wild or tangled. And it's often referring to something out in nature, okay? So let's write the word. Go ahead in your first box. Overgrown. There's my picture of a person inside a jungle. This was quickly done. Go ahead and press pause and you make your own picture of overgrown. Okay, in the next quadrant, you're going to put what it is not. Here I have a very solitary flower and very manicured grass. Nothing is overgrown about this picture. So go ahead and make your own picture of what overgrown is not. Press pause. Okay, and then I have my sentence, which says, my yard is so overgrown after the winter that it takes me days to weed it. This is the truth. I think I weeded 10 big bags of yard bags full of clover this season because it was so overgrown with clover. So now you go ahead and write your own sentence and press pause. Okay, and I'll show you the meaning of the word. Who remembers the meaning of the word of overgrown? Go ahead and say it out loud. That's right, it's wild or tangled. A jungle with plants growing on top of each other. Okay, so I'll hold up the definition or the meaning and you go ahead and copy it. Wild or tangled, like a jungle with plants growing on top of each other. Press pause if you need to. Oh, did I forget? I think I forgot to show you guys the actual picture here. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so take a look at this, the picture that they did of overgrown. You can see the vines hanging. Maybe I did show it. I can't remember. Okay. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in today. Our word was overgrown, often referring to like a jungle-like setting or even a forest setting. Of course, you can use that in your own writing. Please do use any of these words to describe the setting of your stories and look for this word in books that you're reading this week. Okay, tune in tomorrow for another word that describes a setting. Bye-bye.